Welcome back to episode 2 of Jibberjabber. Today I want to talk about a couple things. The first being uh something that happened to me the other day when I was at university. So I don't know about you guys, but I have like a particular restroom I use just because it's because obviously not all restrooms are made equal. Some are just plain nasty. I found this one and I've been using it for I think since I started going there. It's really quiet. There's almost no one ever there. It's really clean. So yeah, I've used it hundreds of times. And the other day, I got to school. I went to use the restroom, and I walked in, and it has like this big mirror where you wash your hands, right? And the door was like propped open. I opened the door, or I walked through the door, and there's a girl there, and she's doing her makeup. And I can't tell you how fast my soul left my body. I got so scared. I don't even know how to explain the level of scared that I was. My neck nearly snapped looking at the door. I was like, there is no way I just walked into the women's restroom. Like, I gotta leave school. I gotta change my name. I gotta move countries. I was so scared. But it said men's. And then I looked back at her and I was like, oh, okay. Well, I was just gonna walk past her and use like a stall or something. Just like not make it weird. And she said, oh, sorry. And she like picked up her stuff. And I don't know if she. I just want to get the women's restroom, the entrance is right across from the men's. And I'm talking about like 2 feet, 3 feet probably across from the men's. So I don't know if she went in there or like our mirror has better lighting or something. Anyway, yeah, that happened, and it kind of just stuck with me because I realized after how scared I got, I could just still feel it. It was so weird. This is a hardcore world, by the way. See me? You see this though?
Parkour! 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 I'm right behind you, Andy! Come on! Yeah! Parkour.
It's just everywhere, and it's so like I don't even know. Like I don't like what do you even do? I don't think anything's even safe anymore. Like it used to be that you could when bots first started infecting everything, or even when websites just started like boosting up their own fluff pieces, you could search a question and like type Reddit at the end, or like some people use Quora. Sometimes I've used it, but you could type Reddit and you'd get real people, right? And like you could tell it's real people by the way they talked, by the way they responded. And now you just don't know. You really don't know what you're getting. It's still better, especially with older posts. It's still better than just Google or like other social media. Like, I guess is Reddit social media? I think it is. But jeez, man, everything is so bad. When you look at TikTok, you look at YouTube, you look at anything, it's horrible. It's making the internet unusable. It's like people, I mean, comments have always been bad, right? But it's a different type of bad. It's like the good comments are just lost now in like a swarm of bots commenting something nice, sometimes something irrelevant, sometimes something very on spot. And the thing is, one of those might just be a person, but you just never know. Holy shit! I actually made that. What? 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 Hello? Hello? Open. Close. Yeah. Hold up. Yeah, you gonna learn today. Yeah. What was I saying? You just don't know anymore, and it just makes everything so bad. Like something I still use, and I wish I didn't, but I still use Twitter sometimes, and it's honestly it's like a 50-50 thing. It makes it better when I read comments. Then I tell myself, yeah, 70% of these are bots, because I'd bet my soul that 70% of those things are bots, right? But like on the off chance that they're not, it's just damn, man. Because believing that they're real people and not bots, it's so enraging, disheartening. It's like I can't even understand how people like that would even exist. So it's a nice little escape to assume those types of things are those replies are just bots. Anyway, I don't really know if I said anything there or not. But yeah, it's kind of how I've been feeling. I've been vibing. I went to the swap meet the other day. I'll probably make a different video about what stuff I got there. It's pretty nice. People are actually kind of nice. They're trying to sell you something, so obviously they're gonna be sort of nice. You know, I like the vibe of just random people selling stuff. You know, I usually avoid the stands that have see, there's some stands that are always there, but they sell. They're like not all of them. No. How do I say this? There are stands that are very well organized and like are always there, and they're kind of more run like actual stores. Like they don't have a like prices are pretty bad. Well, bad for what you expect at swap meet, right? 'Cause swap meet, you're kind of expecting people to just be selling personal items for like pretty cheap, right? You know, they're not gonna be in the best condition, this and that. But these stands are kind of like just an actual store where the product is probably not new, but they're selling at a pretty high price. So it's like I avoid those just because I don't feel like I'm getting a deal. And a deal doesn't mean you're like ripping the other person off, but a deal like, oh, this is a used item, but I'm getting it for this, so it's okay. And yeah, I got a couple things. I didn't really get much, but I'll probably make a different video just going over what I got. Also, I think in the last one I was building this farm, or maybe I wasn't actually. Yeah, this is my farm so far. No, I kind of reconsidered. I probably should just built it down on the ground. It made everything a lot easier. But I decided not to, so there's that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Hold up. Let me finish. Oh, actually, I don't know. I tried recording it multiple times, but I kept messing up. This Enderman, there's an Enderman up here for a long time. He was hiding from the rain. And then he eventually left, and he left this. Now this whole room is a dedicated observation room for this one grass block. Anyway, you hear the grass. That's it for episode 2 of Jibber Jabber. What can I eat? Anyway, goodbye.